The village of reincarnation. There's a place in China where reincarnation commonly happens. Pingyang village in Guizhou is home to the Dong ethnic group. Around 8,000 people live there, and about 160 to 170 villagers say that they have been reincarnated, and claim to remember scenes from their past lives. One documented case involves the twins, Wu Shikai and Wu Xiang. One afternoon in the spring of 1990, their mother suddenly heard her 3-year-old twin daughters crying. This took her by surprise because despite their age, her daughters, Shai and Shirong Wu, almost never cried. They had been unusually quiet babies who primarily slept, and even at 3 years old, they had yet to speak their first words. Bursting into the nursery, she could find nothing visibly wrong. A few days later she heard her daughters talking for the first time. Surprisingly, the girls were discussing people and events from a different village, a place they had never been to. Due to Pingyang's history, their mother immediately understood what was happening. Her daughters were reincarnations. She spread the news, and soon, a man and a woman from a neighboring village arrived at her doorstep. The twins immediately recognized them, with one girl calling them mother and father. The twins went on to recount their past lives in astonishing detail, explaining that they had been best friends who had taken their own lives before being reborn. They described intimate details about their previous families and even specifics about the tragic event that ended their past lives, details that were later confirmed to be true. No logical explanation has ever been provided for how these 3-year-old girls had such intricate knowledge of a past they were never part of. Other examples of reincarnation include Shi Shuangren, a 52-year-old woman. She started remembering her past life at 2, after she fell down some stairs. She was called Yao Jian in her last life. She was born in 1936, and died of a fever when she was 24. She says that 3 years after that, in 1953, she was reincarnated as Shi Shuangren. Some seniors remember that there was a Yao Jian living in the area, who died in 1950. A further example involves Li Bing. He believes that his daughter, Zina, is the reincarnation of his sister. His sister drowned 29 years ago. 3 years later, his daughter was born. When she was 1 year old, she pointed to a sickle that belonged to her aunt and said, "This is mine," and after she turned 2, she started to remember more and more things about her past life, including how she died while swimming in a river. Possible explanations. Wang Han, a graduate student at Guangxi Normal University, found a possible explanation for this phenomenon in Dong culture. The locals love building bridges, which symbolizes connecting the worlds of the dead and the living. And, perhaps this is why reincarnation stories have become so popular. Also, those reincarnated almost always had unnatural deaths in their last lives. Their reincarnations are first recognized by family members when they are young, and the stories are usually spread through those same family members. This phenomenon has encouraged tourism, and the villagers have started making money out of these claims. Conclusion. Lots of questions remain unanswered. Where do we come from? Where do we go after death? Do reincarnation and past lives truly exist? And are the accounts of reincarnation in Pingyang village really true? If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. And remember to check out other mysteries of China from this channel.